So today we're gonna do Fall Toga. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for joining again. Today we are gonna draw a fall background for Toga. So Toga here from My Hero is wearing her new fall coat, and I thought, since it is the fall time where I am right now and all the leaves are turning pretty much every single color, we do that similarly to her background. It is really just a matter of drawing some leaves, putting some clipping mask and masking it, and then changing colors on it. So as you can see here, my Toga art is pretty much all done without the shadows and without the lighting. So the best way to do this, I think, in my opinion, is make one leaf and then copy and paste it in different forms. So this is what I mean. So once you draw a leaf, okay, so the next thing that you want to do is drop the color in it. After that, duplicate it, and then we're gonna grab the image, hit that mouse looking button right there, and then you can hit freeform or uniform down here, and then just move it along the image and change the size accordingly. So you can make a smaller leaf, you can make it a wider leaf. It's really up to you. So since I want some leaves in the foreground and in the background, I have to make layers according to that. So let's just take that leaf I just made, for example, and put it all the way to the top. So now this leaf is in front of Toga, and we can make it bigger just to give it some more attention to detail, basically. So once you do that, I want you to make another layer on top of it, hit the clipping mask, and start drawing it. Start drawing on it. Start putting different colors on it. Let's make it a dark orangey color. So let's grab my soft airbrush tool here. So an easy way that you could actually do this is duplicate that layer that you just painted on and put it on top of another leaf. So for example, we grab that layer, right? Hit clipping mask on it, drag that layer, and put it on top of another leaf like this. And just like that, this leaf is colored in. Okay, so now that we got some of the leaves colored in, the easiest thing to do now is just keep duplicating and changing the form of each leaf and spreading it out throughout the artwork. So let's go do that now. So I think the best thing for this image is to make it like the leaves are cropped in and out of the picture. So you don't want every single leaf to be perfectly placed in the box. So that's why, for example, I put this leaf right here and cut it a little bit just to make it seem like, you know, it's a very full image. Alright, so once you made like enough leaves in the artwork, the next thing you want to do is basically just look at the image and see what spaces could be filled in and if there's any leaves that needs to be deleted. The next thing that you want to do here, I know it's a little hard to see the leaves, so let's work on painting the background some fall colors. Okay, I found this brush that kind of looks like tree branches, so let's play around with it a little bit. So this brush that I just did on the background kind of looks like canvas. I'm kind of feeling it. So at this point, I'm just doing random stuff to it that I think it looks cool, which is sometimes you gotta do. If you really don't have an idea right away, just experiment. Experiment, see what you come up with. Yeah, it might take more time, but honestly, the results are pretty cool. Okay, so considering I actually like where the background is right now, you know the leaves that we put in the foreground? Let's put some Gaussian blur on that to make it look like the camera is kind of focusing, you know, in and out. So while I was editing this video, I realized that the file on this section of the video got corrupted. So I'm just gonna explain to you what I'm doing here. So basically right now I'm making shadow layers. So basically I am duplicating the layers of the leaves and making one underneath it and blackening it all out with the tool here on hue, saturation, brightness, just bring it all the way down to black, and then I'm gonna Gaussian blur it a little bit. So after I Gaussian blur it just a little bit, it's probably like 10% Gaussian blur, I'm gonna go back to that layer where we Gaussian blurred it, and then we're gonna put the opacity down just a little bit. Now the reason to do this is so the background wouldn't look too dark. Okay, now I'm doing the exact same thing for the leaves in the background. We're gonna duplicate the layer leaf, and then we're gonna click that leaf. We're gonna go to adjustments. We're gonna go hue and saturation, bring down the blacks all the way down. And then after that, Gaussian blur it again, click that layer, play with the opacity, see what looks good. Okay, now that we've done all the background parts, we're gonna do Toga's body. So it's the exact same thing, except we're gonna draw the outline of her shadows. So I literally just grabbed the technical pen, and then I'm probably gonna just do a heart paintbrush to make it thicker. And then after that, same process. We're going to Gaussian blur it, hit the opacity, adjust it accordingly, and see what looks good. Okay, so after that, it looks like I am going to make a new layer on the very top, and this is gonna be for lighting. So I'm gonna go here to my luminescence brush, I'm gonna make a couple strokes, and then we're gonna Gaussian blur it. So now we're gonna adjust the lighting a little bit here, and then we're gonna go to the end button, and then we're gonna hit the add. Okay, so it looks like that's all I missed in the file that got corrupted. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys learned how to make an anime fall background. So be on the lookout for this Toga art in my store, which is most likely up the same time that this video will be up. Be sure to check my links in my description. My IG, my TikTok, and my store is there. Other than that, if you like the video, like the video. Also, please drop a comment, tell me how I'm doing, tell me how I can get better, and give me some topics if you guys want me to, you know, make some videos off those topics. Other than that, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that sub button. So again, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, I'll see you in the next one.